Okay.
You know her?
I don't know her.
She's one of the PR VPs
Okay.
in the Heartland
Got it.
district, yeah.
So you saw, I'm sure, that we announced we're launching it today. I was just in Michigan I went to Ann Arbor to a game. I took my kids.
Well, you go to Michigan game?
My wife went to Michigan. Her father went to Michigan.
If you say anything about Ohio, it's like, forget it, My 9-year-old almost got into a fist fight with somebody at the so what I want to share with you
Hold
is...
on. First of all, I'd like you to give me your name, spell it, what you do. Let me get my name, spell it, what you do.
Sure.
And then tell us why we're here.
Sure. So Matthew Strauss, laptops and phones or gaming consoles, it's thermostats, it's door locks, it's refrigerators and ovens. Everything is becoming connected to the internet. If you have a computer, it's relatively easy for you to download software to keep yourself protected from viruses. If you're on the television, you can set parental controls if you don't want your children to watch certain channels. But when you bring these other types of devices into your home, like thermostats, how do you as a consumer know whether these devices are vulnerable or whether they're getting potentially attacked because they are connecting to the internet? And this is a problem that I think more and more people are becoming concerned about as they bring these devices into their home. And that's where Xfinity Advanced Security really comes into play, because essentially it's one click and you can upgrade to Xfinity Advanced Security, and then we are actually using our advanced algorithms, our advanced intelligence in the cloud, where we will then monitor all the devices in your home that are connected to the internet, and if we detect any malicious activity, we will block it and we'll notify you, and then you as a customer could take any necessary action that you want. But it's providing that level of visibility that I think most of us don't have at the moment, that we believe that we've solved for with advanced security.
No, that's a lot of different devices other than the TV or the laptop. You're talking about home cameras, you're talking about the thermostat, you're talking about refrigerators, washing machines, and things of the like, door locks, all of that?
Well, remember, it starts with the basics. Your computer, your phone, if you've got any gaming consoles or TV connected devices, anything that's connecting to the internet. The average person today is actually connecting 10 different devices to the internet. That's going to grow. Some of the research shows that can grow as much as 40 devices over the next few years, just because more and more devices are coming online and providing that kind of connectivity. So how do you make it really easy? And I think that the elegance here is that you don't want anyone to have to feel like they are a chief technology officer of their home. You need to simplify it. And that's where XFi comes into play, because all you need to do is download the XFi app. It's available on Apple or Android. And then you can right there subscribe to advanced security in the app. You just push a button, and then the monitoring happens automatically in the cloud. It doesn't require somebody coming to your home. It doesn't require you configuring anything. All of that gets activated through the app, and then we start monitoring all the devices that are connecting to your home and providing that additional level of security.
Now, what level of service must one have in order to gain the security package?
So it's a good question. Right now, the vast majority of our customers lease from us one of our gateways. So I can show you over here, if just to walk over here for a minute. This is our most recent gateway. This actually supports speeds of up to a gig. We call it the XB6 gateway. So if you lease our gateways, it enables you the ability to then subscribe to Xfinity Advanced Security. But it requires that gateway as part of it. And the reason for that is because the advanced security, part of it is the software is being run on our devices, and part of it is running in the cloud. So the device in the home is necessary for us to then be able to detect all the things that are connecting to the internet in your home.
All right, now, for example, the gateway that I have in my home gives us 4G capability, as the boxes do as well. It's not like that. Why is that different than the one that I have, and why do I need that?
Well, we offer different gateways. I'm just showing you an example of the one I happen to
Okay, I
have
have that- I
in my
have that-
home. You might
square
have one
looking
that's a
thing.
little more square.
Yeah.
So the vast majority, there's about 13 million of our customers who have eligible gateways today. I happen to have the most advanced one,
Okay.
but it doesn't require you having the most advanced gateways in order for you to get access to the advanced security, but it does require you leasing our gateway.
Okay. And for those who don't lease the gateway, how can they get the access? Or
Well,
gateway.
one of the benefits, and again, we believe one of the big values is the gateway. I've been talking a lot about advanced security, but there's other features that we offer when you lease our gateway. So, for example, our gateways also help broadcast Wi-Fi throughout the home. The one I just showed you is the most advanced gateway, which could deliver the fastest Wi-Fi speeds in the home. Our gateways also allow you to download the XFi app and just provide very basic level functionality like what devices in my home are connecting to the internet. You can pause devices on your network, which is a feature my wife and I love. My kids hate this. But when my son, for example, is playing Fortnite, I actually can go into the XFi app, I can see that his phone is connected, and I can pause it. So it provides a level of value and visibility that I think most people haven't had, and that's included when you lease our gateway. The advanced security is an upgrade, and that's a feature that's above and beyond that you could subscribe to, and that's where it provides you that additional protection for customers who see that value for their home.
And this new protection starts this week?
It starts today. So we're announcing today that you can now subscribe to Xfinity Advanced Security. It's $5.99 a month to get access to this protection. It's really simple and easy to use, which again is a huge part of the whole, I think the part of the whole value. And I think it's a really great peace of mind for people as they start bringing more and more of these devices into their home that are connecting to the internet.
Okay, now have you had a chance to take this around the block with just the average customer? Have they tested the
Oh yeah, well
product
we don't deploy products without doing rigorous testing, but even to go one step backwards, the reason why we're introducing this product is from research that we've done, where when we ask customers like what are the features and the values that they, the features that they would really most value from internet, speed of course is important, which is why we're so focused on ensuring we have the fastest speeds. Wi-Fi connectivity is of course important, which is why we offer the best Wi-Fi, including the ability for you to get our Wi-Fi pods. If you're familiar with these are magic. You just plug these into your electrical outlet and they create a mesh Wi-Fi network in your home. Doesn't require any configuration. It just works, and it's phenomenal for extending the Wi-Fi coverage in your home. And then the piece that we actually found through the research that customers were asking for was more security. And I think that just in today's day and age, I think people are becoming much more aware around not really having the visibility and the transparency around what data is being made available, what information or things are being accessing their devices. And I think for a lot of these devices, especially ones that don't have screens, it's very difficult for somebody to have that visibility. So that led to the development of advanced security, which is why we're excited to finally make it available today.
Okay. Now, since we have you here, show us some cool stuff.
Well, let me show you a little bit of how the app works. And one of the things that oh, is that yours?
Yeah, just go.
So let me. Is this my phone? Is this my? Okay.
What's up?
So I think he was mirroring his phone
Okay.
onto the television.
Okay.
So I'm just going back to my phone.
Okay.
And does that? Let me see if that worked. I think it did. So what I'm showing you now is I was talking earlier about the Xfinity XFi app. This is the app that's available free to download for iOS and for Android, and it's available when you lease one of our Xfinity gateways. And this is where you can start to see some of the things that this app offers. So for example, as you start to bring devices into your home, in this example, I bought a light bulb that's connected to the internet, which is actually a very cool thing to do. You can see that you can link it through this app. It gives you the ability to control it all through the app. So as more and more devices get brought into your home, we believe that the XFi app becomes kind of almost a launch pad that makes it easier for you to manage all these devices that are connecting to the internet. you can see I've created profiles, and I've got my wife and my son, and this is just showing how much internet access they're consuming, which is really a great feature. I can see, when the internet's being accessed. I can tab over, and I can see my son Aaron. If I wanted to, he's got an iPad. If I wanted to pause his iPad, I could do that, although my phone would ring immediately. But, as a parent, just as an example, having this transparency to see what are the devices that are connecting to the internet. You can see I've got an Xbox and a Nintendo Switch, and it's providing you not only that transparency, but it's giving you now some ability to control it. And you can take action if you wanted to set rules around it, which again is a great feature. The piece that that I was talking about earlier is this notion of advanced security. And this is one where it's literally this simple. You just go to advanced security, and it doesn't require you, once you're activated, to do anything beyond just setting up that you're activating it. And you can see here that, already it's detected a threat on one of my devices in the past week. And there's just no way I would have known that. And if you can kind of see, it could show that, it detected a threat in this case on my Amazon Echo. And, I can see the threat history, and it blocked it automatically. And it identified, you could see on January 6th, it identified, that for whatever reason, it was trying to access a website that, that's been classified as malicious. So, this is where, we're trying to provide customers this transparency, but also we're taking action. So, we're providing that blanket of protection, but we're also alerting you to that. So we would send notifications that let you know, and that it's constantly working for you in the background. So you're starting to see, this application, which millions of our customers have downloaded already, is constantly getting updated. We're constantly adding new features to it. And I think that, as more and more of our customers are bringing these devices into the internet, from the internet into their homes, we see this app as becoming, a really easy way for you to manage all those different devices.
Let's see. Now, lastly, I would like to know how your customer service is in terms of all of these new applications. I mean, it sounds easy, but it's not always easy for the average user. So how do you reach out to them and help them if they hit a wall?
Yeah, well, obviously more and more of our customers want to actually get help online. So of course you can call, but more and more what we're trying to do is, you can see here, right there's a tab. The very first thing, are you enjoying XFi? Do you want to give us feedback? But a lot of times what you'll find, let me go back to the advanced security that I was just showing you earlier, is like learn more about it. So we're providing more information online. We're certainly using various platforms that we have to let customers know that they have access to these services, so they can be aware that these are included in many cases with their subscription. But we're trying to become more digital in even how we talk and connect with our customers. So if you want to call us, of course, that option's available, but we're finding more and more that people want to do it themselves. And our full vision for this, especially for our internet product, is that it's all self-install. That we send you the gateway, you download the app helps you set up your internet, and in a relatively short amount of time you're up and going. And right now, for example, if you were to get these pods, that's exactly how they work. You open them up out of the box, you download the app. These are fantastic.
So you can
hardwire. You can if you want, but you don't need to. We sell these in packs of 3 and 6. The average home probably doesn't need more than 3, but we do have larger packs as well. But the way you activate these, for example, is it's all self-install. So we send you the pods, you download the app, you activate them, and you just plug them in. So I think it's all about simple and easy, and you're seeing us really starting to make more investments in how we can simplify those experiences for our customers.
How do we get it?
Well, right now, if you have one of our gateways, you could start by just downloading the XFi app in the iTunes store or in the Android store. You could start configuring the app. You can set it up. If you decide that you want to upgrade to the advanced security, you could do that through the app, or you can go to Xfinity.com, sign into my account, and you can upgrade and access advanced security there too.
Okay, for those who don't have Xfinity, who don't have Comcast, who don't have anything.
What? Why?
They have nothing.
Well,
how do they get it?
You know, right now you could just go to Comcast.com. You can sign up for our Xfinity services. It's probably the easiest way for you to sign up for any of our products and services. If you want video, high-speed data, phone service, security, we offer all of those things, and we have great values when you take multiple products from us. If you're more comfortable calling, you can always call 1-800-COMCAST, and we'd be happy to set you up with the right package for your needs.
Great. Thanks.
It was a pleasure.
Matt.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
And that's Matt
Matt Strauss.
Strauss. Okay,
Yes.
all right.